everyone, and happy Monday, and welcome to our Member Monday Spotlight that we do every Monday. We bring another member of our community forward, and today, Carol Metz Murray is here with us on Naked Leadership. Everyone's like, wait, I know that when I'm a leader or when I'm speaking on stage, I'm supposed to picture people naked because they say that's how we get over our fear, but what the heck is naked leadership? So Carol's going to share about that today as we jump into how to win, live your legacy, and be a leader of leaders. Life doesn't get easier, my friends. You get stronger. Carol, welcome to today's Spotlight.
Colleen, thank you for having me on the Spotlight today. I'm excited to be here with you.
Yes. So Carol, tell us, what is naked leadership? We just got to do this right away. What is naked leadership?
A qualifier, Colleen. Naked leadership is you keep your clothes on. Naked leadership is internal. It is not external. It truly is understanding who you are and stepping into your internal power and living your life from that place forward. In essence, it's truly learn to know yourself.
It's like really authentic, right? Just
Yes.
strip you down to the core of who
Yes.
you are. And do you find that leaders struggle to get to that point because they're putting on like maybe the leadership that others are poising to them that they should be doing versus what they feel in their gut, in their heart on how they want to lead? Talk to us about that.
That's a great question, Colleen. And I would say from my experience in leadership, yes, that is what happens. There are the external expectations that people step into and take on without truly understanding who they are in that role. And they live leadership from the environment that they are in versus living leadership first of, yes, who is the authentic me? Yes, it's okay to be vulnerable in a situation of leadership. Yes, it's really okay to let those know who you are leading, that you hear them, that you see them, that really and truly we're all in this together. You're all in this together as a team. Yes, you're the leader, but it's really okay for you to be that individual, to be the individual that you are, to be in alignment with who you are. And when you're in alignment with who you are, your team will also step forward to begin to be in alignment with who they are, because you will be modeling that. Yes.
Oh, yeah, right. We model more. So, our
Yes.
teams, our children, they all watch us by example more than listen to what we say. So I know that you have a 3 keys to unlocking your courage, a gift. So I was just going to ask you the question, how does it start? So how do we become a leader of leaders? How do we get this naked authenticity of leadership? And you have to unlock, and that starts with courage. So talk to us about those 3 keys.
Yes, being a leader of leaders starts with courage. And where it started for me, and it may start there for you and your listeners, Colleen, is that there may be circumstances in your life that strip you bare on the outside and you say, okay, I need to have a look at the inside. Or it may be a slight tap on the one side of your head and you say, things aren't just what they need to be. I have CEOs and executives who have built careers and business owners who have built businesses, and they get to a point where suddenly they're not feeling fulfilled. It's like something is missing. And really, for me, it was that something was missing, really and truly. And I then went on a huge exploration. And that exploration was learning that and realizing that I was living in stress, and I was living in fear. And as I tell clients and tell others, is what I did for me was to tell fear to get to the back of the bus, like goodbye, and allow my heart to open up and bring my courage forward, because to me, courage lives around our hearts.
Yeah.
And in, courage is like any other muscle in our body. It needs to be built. We want strong abs. We have to work on that. We have to be brave. We have to exercise that muscle.
Mm-hmm.
It's learning to say no. That's a novel concept sometime for people, and especially for women.
Yeah, setting boundaries. We were
Yes,
just talking about that this morning. My clients and I were setting boundaries for yourself and making sure that you know where those boundaries are so you don't have a problem saying no.
that's right. And so the very first step in courage is the recognition,
Mm-hmm.
but making the decision for yourself. Make the
Absolutely.
decision for yourself to be in alignment with who you are. Truly be in alignment and let go of others' expectations.
Mm.
Because truly, whether you're in business, whether you're a CEO, whether you're a mom, whether you are a woman in trades, whether you're a lawyer, whatever you might be, make that decision to put yourself first in your own life. Be
Yeah.
true to who you are, and the rest will come. Now, that's a novel concept for a lot of us, because we, as a society, we continually hear, well, you have to strive for this, and you have to strive for that, and you have to strive for that. Number one is make the decision. Just have the courage to put yourself first in your own life.
Yeah, I love that. So that's part of what you're going to learn here is your free gift to 3 keys to unlocking your courage. So all of you can go here to carolmetzmurray.com/debunking courage. The link is here. You can click on that. We'll have those at your fingertips for you to be able to utilize. So that you can click on those and go get your free gift. And of course, we have several different ways here you can connect with Carol. Of course, she'll be tagged on LinkedIn, Facebook, and then on YouTube. You'll be able to click on these links and easily be able to get connected with Carol. I always recommend connecting with someone that you feel connected, maybe a presence with, like, wow, I really liked what she had to say, and I feel like that's information I need to learn. I say right away, get connected with them and start following them on social media so you can see what they're all about. And when I met Carol, it was such a fun conversation when she was talking about naked leadership, and I just thought, how cool that name was, because so much of us want to become this authentic leader, but don't know how to. And for me, Carol, it really always became just, I'm just going to show up as me. I'm going to be as authentic and real as I can. But I didn't really feel like I was able to give myself permission to do that until I became an entrepreneur. And I believe that if I could go back and tell my earlier corporate America self, I would tell myself then to have naked, authentic leadership back then, that you don't have to wait to become your own boss. So do you have those words of advice for those individuals that are in corporate America? I'm connected to thousands of individuals in the corporate world.
Well, my advice to people, to all of you in the corporate world, is, as we've already said here, the other part of all of that is take off the masks. Take off your masks. You don't have to wait. Take them off and be you. Can you just step into who you are? Now, that may sound, well, oh my gosh, how do I do that?
Yeah.
But again, stand in your own truth. Be who you are. Do what you say you're going to do. and be free to express. Just accept that. And as Colleen has said earlier, really and truly give yourself permission. No one else is going to give you permission. It just say, this is me. This is me, folks. Take me or leave me.
You know, behind you, you have a sign that says, dare to be different. And I think we're all uniquely different because we each have a different fingerprint. You know, we each have a different DNA. We each have a different experience, knowledge, wisdom, skill set. This is a great opportunity for anyone who has been struggling to really step up and be themselves. You do not have to wait. The longer you wait, it seems like the longer you stay stuck. So these free keys to unlocking your courage is step number 1 to really walking down that path, and then connecting again with Carol in all of her LinkedIn and Facebook and Instagram, and carolmetzmurray.com. Connect with her everywhere you can so that you can start really utilizing that courage for yourself to be able to feel real and authentic. Most of the time, we're afraid to share ourselves or have people see us, right, naked, like you said, the naked leadership,
Yes.
because of shame or judgment. We could go on and on with all the labels when really none of that matters in the end, Carol. So, what is the last piece of advice you'd like to leave with everyone on naked leadership?
My last piece of advice, and just picking up on what you said, Colleen, truly, this isn't about anyone else. This is about you. And truly, you can begin this early in life because you're not anyone else. You are you. So set aside the blame and the shame and the guilt, all of that. And my last piece of advice to all of us is a quote from George Bernard Shaw, when he said, life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. And that truly is naked leadership from the heart out. Really, truly live from your heart. Yes, your brain and your head is part of who you are, but your heart is much stronger than your brain. Let your heart guide you.
I love
And
that.
be open to that and reach out for support. Colleen has a wonderful network of support. Reach out. We're not meant to be alone. We are unique, but that uniqueness coming together creates more uniqueness. So step forward, women, and be who you are.
I'm so glad you said that because that is so true. You know, we are not meant to be alone, whether you're in corporate America, whether you are in, as an entrepreneur. We need to remember that we're not alone. And so we can join the LEAP community. We can join a lot of communities out there where we can share similarities with other women. We build our social capital because they deposit into us. We deposit into them. They provide opportunities for us. We provide opportunities for them. And you get to be yourself. That's the one thing I can say about the LEAP community is I don't want you to be anybody but you. So please don't show up as anybody but you. Only be you in the LEAP community. So, Carol, today was just a wonderful conversation. And I can't thank you enough for joining us today and being a member of the LEAP community, allowing us to spotlight you here. It's been such a pleasure. And until next time, for all of our viewers out there on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, I want to share that you yourself can be a naked leader. Yes, you can. You just have to be you and be strong. And until next time, bye-bye, everyone. Take care and crush it this week in your life. Bye-bye.